Good morning, Freedom. Pastor Frank's going to get up to speak here in a couple minutes. But before we get started, I want to introduce you, as we've been talking about this subject of membership here at Freedom and what it means to be in community with one another. I want to introduce you to some of our members here at Freedom. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name's Christine Murphy.
And I'm Tom Murphy.
And where are you guys from?
Originally New York, upper state New York, and that's where I met my husband Tom when I was in high school.
High school sweethearts.
Oh boy.
Now, tell me how long you've been coming to Freedom.
For me, the first time that I came to Freedom Bible was Mother's Day on 2004. And I have to say that as blessed as I was in my life, I really was lacking something. I didn't really know what it was until I did come to Freedom, and then I realized for sure that it was being in communion with the Lord, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Now, Christine, where do you serve and in the church? So maybe where people can find you, but as well, what's somebody new? They've been coming a couple months. How can they get plugged in? Any advice you'd give to them?
Where I serve is the welcoming committee. You probably have seen me at the door, the second door coming into the church, and I really enjoy it. Some of the other servers came to me and asked if I would do that, and I said, absolutely. I love people, and that's a good fit for me. The advice I would give to a new person coming to our church would be to stay focused on and faithful in coming to church on Sunday, and also come on Wednesday to be fed with that halfway through the week. Our lives are very full of confusion and interruptions, and we forget to focus on the Lord. We start to focus in on all the things that we're supposed to be doing in life, and we really forget where God has called us and what we are supposed to be doing. So if any of you guys at all want to get plugged in anywhere in serving in the church, come see myself or come see Tom, and we'd be happy to listen to what gifts, like Frank talked about, what gifts we all have that are hidden. We're hiding them, we are, and where we can get plugged in, and we'll help with that.
Now, Tom, where do you serve first of all, and then before we got started, you were telling me something about the joy in serving. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right. Well, I help with the words, we call it, where the words are displayed up on the screens on Sundays, and we do it again on Wednesday. And we had a gal and her husband who left not that long ago, and I was helping her, and that kind of put me right up to kind of leading it. And it's been a real great pleasure trying to get other people involved, just chatting about, hey, would you like to help? Or some people even come up and said, oh, they'd like to help. And so there's a fellowship involved in that kind of brings us closer. And also serve with anything that the men need. The fellowship is fabulous, and it kind of brings us together and kind of keeps us accountable to each other to remember that why we're doing it, that the Lord is first, and that's what brings us great joy.